Wow. For a long time, US and Israel could not have their way the way they want it. They say Iran approved one thing in this war. It can't write them off. Yesterday, there was a blunder when America and Israel struck Iran oil base. Their main heart of oil activity, Sapan span oil. And Iran retaliated by striking the biggest gas base in the world, which is in Qatar, struck it. And also, struck the other one in Saudi Arabia, which resulted in 25% gas rise in Europe, 140% rise in England, almost 5% 10% rise in America. So the whole world is feeling it. And Qatar, this is their main source of income. Every source of income, they have to speak. The cost of this war is too much. And America have to shout. We didn't know when Israel struck, it's only Israel did it. But they will not do it again. Really? Okay. Israel, we cannot do it again. Iran didn't stop there. He didn't want them to stop. Iran struck Israel straight. Haifa refinery struck today. People that died. It says here, Israel's Haifa naval base under siege as Iran fires cluster bombs, civilians killed, panic in Israel. So it is getting hotter every day. As of yesterday, their railway stopped. It was struck damages in Israel. It says here in the revenge of Iran's Larijani that was killed, their security chief. Okay, it said Iran's Larijani revenge, many dead in Israel's biggest city. Many dead. Train station destroyed. Major damage. I say it always from beginning. Leave Iran and Israel, Iran will cripple Israel. That's why America have to come in, actually. That's simple truth. But anyway, we want this war to stop because it's serving no good purpose for everybody. Things are getting tough. Things are getting tough. This war need to stop. It need to stop. The GC said every regional power have come together. They are made, and make one declaration. This war need to stop because the cost of it is too much. You see, America is looking for a way to get a win and declare victory, but they are finding difficult. Any move they make, these Iran people, okay, retaliate double. So it's finding it difficult, but Israel is getting it tough now. Tough. Their ground airport, their main airport is not working. Grounded, plane grounded. No international plane coming in as of yesterday. Now, now train destroyed. Even Haifa today, part of it, blackout today. So they're fleeing it, and their people are not working there in the bunker there. So they're getting hot. Even oh God, the bottom line is that the war needs to stop. Seriously, Iran have proved a point. And after this war, before anybody will attack Iran again, they will think twice. They will think twice because these people, they don't give up easily. Seriously. According to the Secretary of War of USA, that is Pets Hegseth, he said that the ungrateful allies, God, I laugh, I beg. Why are you calling EU? Why are you calling NATO members ungrateful allies? You didn't inform them before going to war. You claim you can handle Iran. Iran is a small thing to deal with. In fact, the first day you say you have finished them. You dismantled their military, their navy. There's nothing remaining. This thing will run it over very soon. Second day, the same story. Third day, the same story every day. And the same Iran is doing wonders that's surprising everybody. Uh-huh. As of this evening, Iran IRGC reported that they shot US fighter jet F-35. And then immediately, US center declared that the plane safely landed in their base. They said that it just, emergency landing. US F-35 damaged by suspected Iranian fire makes emergency landing. But there's something happened before it landed. And this people say that they are not more performing, that are written enough. Yesterday, their oil base was struck, bombed, possibly by Israel and US. But by the time Iran retaliated by bombing Qatar, the biggest gas base in the world, in Qatar, bomb it straight, bomb the one in Saudi Arabia. EU, oil in EU rose by 25%. United Kingdom by 140%, highest since 2023. US, I think, by 5% or 10%. Everybody shouting. Now the world is talking. US retrieved their stuff. They didn't know, they were not informed before Israel do, but Israel have promised they would never strike Iran or base again. Imagine if Iran never have all these missiles. What could they have done? They will be striking them every day. But one thing with Iran is that if when you strike him once, in retaliation, he will give you double dose. And this is people you say you have finished and their missile is finished. My dear, yesterday, when they struck Israel after the killing of their security chief, Israel train station damaged completely. People died in that strike. Iran claims victory over mass destruction. Take Rafale plants hit hard in Denner revenge wave. Iron Domes, AI brains hit IRGC payback for Larijani's because of the oil murder that was struck by Israel. Today, Haifa was struck. Part of Israel have no light. As I'm talking today. Israel, Haifa naval base under siege as Iran fires cluster bombs. Civilian chaos. Panic in Israel. Wow. The Golden Airport in Israel not working. International flight now had to enter. And these people, Iran is people you think you can write it off? You are joking. Israel, next time you want to fight, you will think twice before you touch Iran. We say it every time because you know it. If not US, if you leave Israel and Iran will, yes, Iran will dismantle Israel. Israel will become a desert people will run from. Anyway, thank God for the superpower America that is helping you. That's all we can say. But in all, we need peace. The destruction is too much. The cost of this war is too much. On innocent nations who have nothing to do with it. Countries like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, UAE, they have nothing to do with this thing. From the beginning, they say they don't want their base to be used. So this war needs to stop. People need to breathe. According to Oman foreign minister, he said that US have lost their foreign policy. And every people are beginning to believe that actually. Because it's like whatever Israel wants, people do. Now, wow. No one can defeat you until you defeat yourself. It's real. Very real. Look at the story of America, Israel, and Iran. America, number one military in the whole world, have everything on air, underwater, everything to destroy Iran. Israel, the only nuclear power in the Middle East that refused their neighbor to have because of what? Hegemony. Now, these two powers came together against a non-nuclear state called Iran. So the outside world, it's easy to finish Iran within seconds. For actually, the first, second day, third day, All we hear on the news from Secretary of War, America, is about what? They are finished. Even Trump. We have dismantled their missile system. They have no airbase, navy destroyed. In fact, we have destroyed almost all their ships. That's all we hear. And everyone like, hey, Iran is finished. Iran is finished. The first day, almost 48 of their politicians, including their supreme leader, was eliminated by US and America. Everyone was like, say, hey, who will save Iran? Down the line, we are now almost a week or 2 weeks to the war. My dear, Iran is now inflicting heavy losses on the same heavy powers, nuclear powers, that came after them. Almost all the bases of US in Middle East we are touched, not just touched, mostly destroyed to the shock of even US. That the president of US has to come and say that Iran surprised them. Within 1 hour, they integrated. There is somebody who is ready never to give up. You can only be defeated when you say, yes, I can fight back. And then the system will defeat you because you're defeated. And I have lost many of their leaders, both IRGC leaders, but are still fighting and are still inflicting worse pain to their neighbors. Today, Israel have no light in certain areas. Their main airport, Grand Airport, is deserted, damaged, and will take at least 6 months to fix after the war. Iran is receiving worse pains, but the enemy who came to destroy them are receiving even worse pain. The day you say you cannot fight, that's the day you are destroyed. Not the day they bomb you.